Diamondbacks blow a golden chance in order to take a win against Houston here in Game 5 of 162. Loss drops the Diamondbacks record to 1-4. Anyway, going into this game, the Diamondbacks, Zach Galton ultimately was scratched from this game, which is kind of sad because I got tickets for it. Although the pitching was pretty good, in my opinion. Holding Houston to 2 runs in 9 innings is good pitching performance overall. Unfortunately, the hitting was equally as bad as the pitching was good. Kind of game. Diamondbacks offense coming on one swing of the bat. Christian Walker, another 6th inning solo homer that makes it twice in 2 games that Walker has hit a home run in the 6th inning with 1 out. Kind of situation. So it was a pretty close, competitive game in terms of score, but neither side really hit much, and neither side did much offense for the first 8 innings of the game. It was Jose Siri who pretty much won the game. Jose Siri who pretty much won the game for Houston. Solo homer in the 5th. D-backs have Walker counter with a home run in the 6th. That was the scoring for the first 8 innings. Madison Bumgarner in this game, I thought, was much better in this game. I say a little bit of help to hold the run count down to 1 from the defense, but Bumgarner was pretty good. Got that cutter was working well. He was landing it for strikes. Got a few swings and misses with the pitch. I thought the pitch was much better than it was on opening day. Very encouraging start, 5 innings. I think in the regular season well, we are in the regular season, but further into the regular season, he gets a chance to pitch through that 6th inning. 5 innings, obviously that's the longest start by a Diamondbacks pitcher so far, tied with Davies in Game 3. Overall, I think Bumgarner had 1 walk, and that was the last hitter he faced, and that was kind of, in my opinion, like I call a strategic walk, where it's just open base, filled up. Maybe you get next pitcher comes in double play. So 6th inning, good move by Lavello here. Bumgarner losing it a little bit. Got hit for a gapper. Hit for gapper, and he ended up walking Tucker. And left-handed hitters were pretty much a problem to get out, even with Bumgarner on the mound. It was Michael Brantley. If it wasn't Jose Ziri, it was also Michael Brantley that did some damage. The go-ahead RBI in the 9th inning. Let's get back in here. Noe Ramirez coming in. 2-1, nobody out. First batter. Pops it up. Jose Herrera, nice, easy catch. Jose Herrera, nice catch behind the plate. I don't remember if it was the one that it was a pop fly catch or if it was one where he made a diving grab, but yeah, 2 good catches behind the plate by Herrera. He also threw out a runner. I thought he had a good day defensively. Threw a walk offensively, but fortunately, I don't think Herrera's time in the major leagues is going to be long this year. I feel like he's the 20th player on the roster. He can afford to carry an extra catcher because of the roster constraints, but I digress. So anyway, Ramirez comes in. First batter. Pops out to the catcher. Second batter. 2 pitches later. Room service double play. Right to shortstop. 3 pitches, 3 outs, 2 hitters. Ramirez, done. Nice outing. Very efficient. And that was right before the Walker home run. Of course, so that put Bumgarner at the hook. 1 run, 5 innings. He should never be on the hook for now. That kind of start. So then anyway, 7th inning, JB Wendelken comes in, walks Jose Siri, which is really hard to do. Walks Jason Castro. That's not hard to do. Walks Jason Castro. Jose Siri bounces into a force out at shortstop. He ends up stealing. I think he stole second. Can't remember. And then Wendelken walked. Wendelken got the next hitter, and then another walk to Altuve. I was like, oh no, the D-backs are going to lose the game here. Situation. Now we got Michael Brantley, who's hot at the plate, facing Mantiply. If Mantiply doesn't get Brantley out, we could be looking at a big inning here, which of course exactly lines up that way. Brantley hits a single up the middle off Mantiply. It's like, oh no, here we go again. But Mantiply, give him credit. He got the next guy. He got Bregman to hit. As I joked, the only way that Mantiply stands a chance here is if he gets Bregman to reach on an off-speed pitch and hit a chopper to shortstop, which is what happened. High chopper to short, and they got the force out at second base. Mantiply was able to regroup there. That's a big out. Obviously, when you have the opposing team's best hitter up with runners on base, that was a good job of pitching there by Mantiply. He's been pretty good pickup this last year and a half. After Mantiply, eighth inning, Ian Kennedy. It's like, there we go again. No, wait, Kennedy, no. 3 up, 3 down. 3 balls put in play, none of them crisply hit. Fortunately, first batter, soft fly ball to right. Second batter, chopper to shortstop. Perdomo kind of juggled it a bit, but fortunately, had a slow runner. He was able to get it. Oh, wait, no, it was Melanson that had the chopper. Never mind. So anyway, second batter, soft fly ball to left field and ground ball to third base or something. 3 up, 3 down for Kennedy. Then we go 8th inning. Obviously, D-backs went down in order. So it's like, okay, can they get one more 0 and can Seth Beer do the thing again? Nope. And no. Anyway, Melanson, first 2 batters, 2 soft outs. Then Siri kind of third batter, Jose Siri got jumped ahead. Left the cutter up. Siri was able to fight it off and put in the gap between Peralta and Varsho. Between Peralta and Smith in right center field. It's like, I love it. It's one of those situations. I think if you had Jake McCarthy on the field, maybe they get it. But you're not getting. But with the D-backs in the tie game, they weren't going to pull Smith from McCarthy in the outfield. If they were winning, they absolutely would have done that. If Smith got a hit, they would have hit. I think if it was a situation if Pavin Smith got a hit in the 8th inning, I think they would have ran for him. Jake McCarthy for him, because that would have made a lot of sense. Because it's like, okay, McCarthy, use your speed as a weapon. And if it doesn't work out, we're better defensively. Right. So that didn't happen. Ball got perfectly placed between 2 guys trying to learn how to play outfield. Although I don't think Smith was just Smith's a step too slow for this kind of outfield. Ball was hit too far away from Varsho. Slicing action is gonna be hard for him to make the play. So then after that, it's like, okay, they got a hit. Not a big deal. 2 outs. Just get the next guy. Didn't happen. So then after that, the lineup turns over, which is what concerns me. But now you got to deal with the top of the order. Altuve, Brantley. Don't let Brantley bat was my thing. Get Altuve in some way, shape, or form, and Melanson can get the cutter into the strike zone against Altuve. It's like, oh God, here we go again. This is how the game's gonna end. Brantley's gonna beat a shift. And it's going to. And Siri, who's their center fielder, he's going to score on any base hit. Guy with plus speed and power obviously hasn't quite put it together, but okay, base hit's going to be bad news. And Brantley was pretty much hit the ball pretty well all 5 times to the plate. I think maybe one at bat he had a soft fly ball, and that was the first inning, I think. According to center, but no. Yeah, you knew I just had a gut feeling Brantley was going to drive in the go-ahead run, which was happening in Melanson. I forget who the third place hitter in the line. Oh wait, it was Bregman. You got Bregman out on a fly ball to center. Ugh, not good. If Seth Beer doesn't hit a home run, we're doomed. Situation. And of course, I didn't have any problems with Seth Beer. I feel like Beer can hit this at the major league level. Showed off again. Ripped a single in the right center field. The only downside is it wasn't a double situation. But then they pinch ran McCarthy for Seth Beer. Then they brought some weird lineup changes. Now you got Johnny Hernandez, guy they picked up literally last week. The guy that, if you were to stick him next to Jose Altuve, you'd think they were the same size. Listed 5'9", 140. He's more like 5'8", 160 or something. Person, that's what he looks like. After Hernandez sack bunt. Guy with minimal major league experience. I understand the situation of sack bunt there. Now you're in a situation where you have 2 cracks at a single. Double play is you're not going to hit in double play. 2 cracks at a single. Unfortunately, your 2 scheduled batters are Geraldo Perdomo, who has looked not so great in 5 MLB games this year, and Jose Herrera or Carson Kelly in a situation. I think it was a situation where Troy Lavelle's got playing Russian roulette situation. It's like, if you pinch hit Carson Kelly more likely to be a better hitter than Jose Herrera? 9 out of 10 times? Yes. Against a pitcher of Ryan Presley's stuff? No. I think that was just Torrey basically that game. It's like, I would have rather taken the unknown matchup. I think Herrera might have put up a better at bat than Carson Kelly did. Kelly swung at 3 pitches and whiffed at the end. So, despite the D-backs' best efforts to get McCarthy home, it just didn't happen. Didn't quite get there. Back bunt, ground out to the right side, got on the third base, and then I think it was just one of those things where you were not. Where Lavelle would rather bat a veteran against a closer than a rookie, even if you know your veteran option is overmatched. I was gonna say a pitcher with a good breaking ball, 2 good breaking balls, and can spot the fastball up in the zone. That's just not. It's not going to work out. So that ended up backfiring in a big way. It was a pretty uncompetitive at bat by Kelly, but it's a situation. It's just like the team just doesn't have enough major league players in their current starting lineup right now. Too many players trying to find it. I'm not worried about hitters 1 through 6 right now. Top 6 is fine. It's just a matter of them putting good, keep having those good at bats, hit the ball hard. Like I said, Dalton Varsho, I think, had a much better day at the plate. He was starting to hit some balls hard. He crisply hit a single. On the team's 3 hits. Seems like the team only gets 3 hits a game. If they're not leaving they're all not leaving the ballpark. They're not winning. Situation. Yeah, Varsho, I thought Smith hit a couple balls hard. That was an encouraging sign, although he also had a couple really poor at bats. Go with it. It seems like he has 2 good and 2 really bad. He gave him 4 trips to the plate. And then Perdomo just doesn't look right offensively. He's trying. I think it's one of those cases where he's trying too hard he's just having trouble driving pitches up in the zone and putting good wood on it right now. The same thing that happened last year in the first half. Maybe it's a situation. Maybe he's a little bit overmatched currently. Didn't look like he was overmatched when spring training. One of those things where you're just not going to know until the games actually count. And right now, unfortunately, Perdomo probably needs to go back down to Reno and try and get back to driving pitches situation. Then hopefully Ame comes out the injured list soon, so that takes the pressure off of him. Third base is obviously going to be a black hole for probably the entire season. I don't know how Josh Rojas will play defensively, but obviously his bat's definitely an improvement over the other candidates. I mean, the situation, there's going to be a lot of pain early. We'll see what this team looks like on June 1st, because it's looking like 20 wins is going to be a challenge between now and June 1st.